Hey everyone, today we'll discuss how to write an acrostic poem. So let's get started now. What exactly is an acrostic poem? An acrostic poem is a fun poetry form that can be written about any topic. It's a poem where letters within the lines of that poem, at the beginning, middle, or end, spell out a specific word. That word is reflective of a topic or theme of the poem. What are some rules that you should follow when writing an acrostic poem? The number one rule of an acrostic poem is that the topic word must be spelled out among the beginning, middle, or ending letters of the lines of a poem. An acrostic poem does not have to rhyme, but it can based upon the writer's decision. It also doesn't have to follow a specific syllable count. Again, the decision to do so is up to the writer. Here are some helpful steps to guide you on writing your first acrostic poem. Step number 1. Think of a main word you want your poem to be about. It can be about family, hope, inspirations, or birthdays. The decision is up to you. Step number 2. Write the word out vertically. I have a tip. Use paper instead of a laptop. When writing poetry, it's easier to manipulate words and phrases on paper by jotting down thoughts or scribbling out words. Step number 3. Write down some words or phrases you think of when it comes to that topic. Example, if you're writing about family, think of words that relate to family, such as siblings, parents, bond, care, or memories. Step number 4. If the words you think of start with one of the beginning letters of a line, go ahead and fill them in. From there, work on fitting your other ideas into the lines. Step number 5. When writing acrostic poems, make sure the letters that spell out the word are clearly marked by using capitals, quotations, or bold points. Step number 6. For beginning poets, a simple way to start is by associating only one word to each of the letters in the poem. For instance, in this poem on family, you'll note that it says, "Fun and memories, I love you." Each line only has one word, and the first letter of each line corresponds to the key word family. Step number 7. Play around with the language to add more details to enhance the poem. Some poems are written in a way that the featured word is subtle, while others make it more pronounced by saying A is for and blah blah blah. Stretch yourself out and write in a variety of ways. That's the best way that we can learn and hone our skills. As mentioned before, there are 3 types of acrostic poems. Each type have different placements of a key theme word. Type 1 would have it in the first letter of each line. Type 2 would have it in the middle of the lines. And type 3 would have the letters of a key word at the end of each line. The most popular version is when a word is spelled using the first letter of each line, as seen in number 1. Other options provide more of a challenge to experienced poets. One option is to have a word hidden in the middle of a poem, as seen in number 2. A third option is to write a poem that has a word spelled vertically using the last letters of each line. This can be the trickiest variety, but it's a great puzzle for those who want a challenge, as seen in number 3. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Your support in the form of a subscription will be greatly appreciated.